All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the DFS experience for week one of our NFL season. This video is brought to you by our friends over at Thrive Fantasy, the player prop website where you can play against the house or play against other players in contest format. So the last NFL video, the first look video, we went over Joe Burrow, Derrick Henry. We also got Justin Jefferson, 95.5 total receiving yards, over under. If you choose over, you get 100 points. If you choose under, you get 100 points. Odell Beckham, over under 5.5 total receptions. If you choose over, you get 105 points. If you choose under, you get 95 points. If you use my promo code DFS Chopper, you do get a deposit match up to $250, or you can use the link that's in my description. Now, what I'm gonna do is, my player pool has pretty much stayed the same. Just a few guys I'm gonna probably lay off of for week one. So I'm just gonna be doing DraftKings. Obviously, if they're good on DraftKings, they're good on FanDuel. Unless like it's a crazy price gap. But we're just gonna do DraftKings in this video, and we're absolutely gonna be saving time. Listen, it's no secret. You know, we all watch a lot of these videos, and a lot of these videos are fucking 45 minutes, an hour and 30 minutes for no fucking reason. We're not doing that shit here. We're going to get in and get out. So we're going to go over my player pool: quarterback, running back, wide receiver, tight end. I'll give you a few defenses, and we're all going to get the fuck out of here. It's fucking Saturday. Ain't nobody got time to fucking bullshit around. You feel me? Let's start with DraftKings. I'm sorry. Let's start with quarterback. So Lamar Jackson, listen, everybody's scared of him, supposedly. If you're playing a few lines, you're playing Lamar Jackson. Everybody thinks it's going to be a blowout. You play Lamar Jackson. He's my second highest projected quarterback. You play him. You fucking play him. Jalen Hurts, same thing. You play. These are the best of the best. Cream of the crop. You play him. You pair Hurts with his receivers, and you go. Lamar Jackson, you could play naked. If you don't know what running someone naked means, running a quarterback naked, that means running them without a receiver or a running back. You could run Jackson naked if you like. Fields, same thing. 7,700, you could run him naked. Let him just run into the end zone for fucking touchdowns. Burrow, absolutely. You're pairing him with his receivers. Herbert, same thing. You're pairing him. Tua, absolutely in play. These guys are very popular. Tua and Herbert are going to be very, very, very highly owned, as they should be. Trevor Lawrence, one of my favorites. I'm still high on him. Fire his ass up. Cousins, probably going to be more low owned, but the whole thing is, if Justin Jefferson is the best wide receiver in the league, how the fuck is he catching these balls? Who's throwing? He's not throwing it to himself. You fire up Kirk Cousins for that reason alone. Geno Smith, no one's really talking about him. You fire him up with Metcalf, fucking Lockett, and you go. Deshaun Watson, another guy. You could play, sneaky guy. Russell Wilson's going to be low owned. No one's talking about him. You could fire him up. You could pair him with one of his receivers once you figure out which of his receivers are going to be actually playing. If there's no Judy, you fire up Sutton. You fire up Mims. You guys already know that. Most of you guys already know that. As far as the mid-range, I'm probably not really touching Stafford. Depending on how many lineups I play, Richardson is very popular. You could take a shot on him. What's his name? Hold on. Howell, you could take a shot. Howell is 4K. Howell is going to be very popular, especially because of his price. 4,900. So Howell's going to be very popular. Jordan Love, I don't know if we need to be going to Jordan Love, especially in on the first game, but Howell's in play. Carr, he's in the player pool. I probably won't get to him, but he's in the player pool. But Howell, Richardson, Wilson, Love, They're on the player pool. All right, let's go to running back. McCaffrey, 8,700. There's never a slate where you don't run McCaffrey. Fire him up. He's my highest projected running back. If you're playing a few lineups, fire him up. Eckler, you're pairing him with you could run Eckler by himself, or you could pair him with Herbert. I choose to pair him with Herbert because of the total, such a high total game. So fire him up. Or you could run some lineups with Herbert and Eckler, some lineups with Herbert without Eckler, some lineups with Eckler without Herbert. Mixed up. You never know. Chubb is absolutely in play. Derrick Henry's in play. Robinson's in play. All these guys are in my player pool. Josh Jacobs is in my player pool. He projects high for me. ETN, I'll be pairing him with Lawrence in some lineups. Mixon's in play. Dobbin, 66, you could play him. He's in play. Madison's in play for me. Aaron Jones is in play for me. I think Aaron Jones is going to go crazy. Akers is in play. Let's see. What do we have here? Kenneth Walker's in play. Pierce is in play. Hold on one second. Javonte, I probably don't need. Javonte Williams, I probably don't need week 1. See if anybody down here I'll be playing. Jamal Williams is in play. Brian Robinson's in play. Brian Robinson Jr. is in play. Khalil Herbert's in play. Mostert's in play. And if I didn't say him, Damian Pierce is in play. This is my exact player pool. I'm just trying to see who else I have on here. I don't want to skimp you guys. I don't think I missed anyone. Now, obviously, you can't play everyone, so we also have Deion Jackson, 4,100. He's going to be very, very popular, but if he helps you get the lineup that you want, you fire him up. So you got Deion Jackson at 4,100 for value. I'm gonna be honest with you. That's the pool, and I'm not even gonna get to all of those guys, but I'm just trying to give you guys a little bit of variety. And Najee Harris, you could take a shot on. I'm just trying to give you guys a little bit of variety, but I'm not gonna get to all those guys. There's only so many spots you could fill. Wide receiver. So obviously Justin Jefferson is going to be the highest projected wide receiver. Like I said, I'm gonna be pairing him with Cousins in one of my lineups. Devontae Adams is in play. Hill, Chase, AJ Brown, all in play. Very, very obvious. Keenan Allen, Devontae Smith, Metcalf, Ridley. Ridley's one of my favorites. I'll be pairing him with Lawrence. Olave, Lockett. You could double stack. With Geno Smith. DJ Moore if you want to pair him with Fields. Waddle's in play. Higgins, Michael Thomas, Godwin. All these guys are in play. McLaurin, Cooper, Pittman, Mike Williams. All these guys are in play. Very obvious plays. Sutton, you're keeping an eye on him to see what's going on with Jerry Jeudy. 5,200, you're going to be firing him up. Thielen, no one's talking about him. He should be sneaky. Pickens is in play. Deontay Johnson, Drake London's in play. All these guys are in my player pool. Mooney's in my player pool. Kirk is in my player pool. Deebo Samuel, Zay Jones. This is my player pool. Curtis Samuel, you could run him in that Howell lineup. Matt Collins is in play for me. Tutu Atwell, 3K. You're gonna be firing him up as far as value goes. Just trying to make sure I don't miss anyone. I think that's pretty. And then you got Marvin Mims. Marvin Mims at 3K. So you got a lot of value on this slate. But the thing, what I'm not gonna do is I'm not gonna be playing a lot of the unknown. I'm not gonna be doing that shit. I think we learned our lesson Thursday night. Everybody in their mom firing up Sky Moore, and that motherfucker did absolutely nothing. You know, we don't want it. Well, absolutely. You know what? No one did nothing on the. None of the Chiefs receivers did anything, so I can't really blame him on that. But like, you want to play what you know. You want to win. You know. You know what I'm saying. You're trying to put fantasy points up. You're not trying to be cute. You're not trying to play rookies that you don't know what they're gonna do. And when you get a big fat zero, you're gonna have a fucking long Sunday. You know what I'm saying? I'm not doing that. I'm playing what I know. I'm playing what's tried and true. You feel me? So I'm sorry if you're coming here for me to tell you some out of the water play. I'm not doing that shit. I'm telling you to play the people that are gonna put a fantasy point unless they get hurt. That's what fantasy is. You just mix and match. I think I gave you all of my receivers. There's value in there. There's mid range in there. Top guys in there. And like I said, I'm not playing everybody. There's only so many people you could play. Tight ends. Actually, before we get into tight ends, if you're new here, welcome. Appreciate you taking the time to watch my video. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe. Hit the bell, thumbs up. If you're new to NFL or you're not sure on how to build optimal lineups, and you would like me to help you or send you my optimal lineups, you can check out my Patreon link in the description. All right, let's go to tight ends. Let's look at some defenses. Let's get the fuck out of here. My tight end player pool. Oh, another thing. If I overlook someone or there's someone that you like for this slate and I don't mention them, feel free to throw it in the chat. You know what I'm saying? Listen, this is a quick video with my player pool. I could have overlooked one or two people, but I'm keeping my player pool nice and tight for what I just said. I want to play tried and true. And I'm not trying to jump out the window and take shots and take chances. You know what I'm saying? I want to win. You know what I'm saying? So tight end, you got Mark Andrews. You could play him naked. You could play him without Lamar. You could play him with Lamar. Mix it up. TJ Hawkinson is absolutely in play. TJ Hawkinson is my second projected, my second highest projected tight end. Goddard's in play. Kittle's in play if he plays. I like Evan Ingram. I'll be absolutely having him in my my Jaguar stacks. Everett, he's gonna be very popular. I'm gonna be throwing him in my Charger stacks also. Higbee's in play. Andrews, Hawkinson, Goddard, Ingram, Everett, Higbee. Those guys are going to be in heavy rotation for me. Juwan Johnson's going to be in heavy rotation for me. Shots on Kyle Pitts, depending on how many lineups I play. And Njoku, same thing. I'll be taking shots depending on how many lineups I play. Is there anyone else? Noah Fant, 3,100. Yeah, so that's pretty much my play. Tight end, I'm gonna keep it tight. I usually do always keep tight end nice and tight. Pause. Unless there's an injury and somebody stepping up, but I'm keeping it tight with those guys that I just gave you. And as far as defenses, well, you never know what a defense is gonna do. But right now, you got the Ravens, obviously. Ravens, Commanders, Jaguars and the Vikings are my top 4 defenses. So Ravens, Commanders, Jaguars, Vikings. Those guys I like. If you could get to them. I think that's going to be about it. Like I said, any questions, any comments, you could throw it in the chat. Try to make this video as quick as possible. 15 minutes. There's a lot of fucking flubber out there. I know that. I just try to get straight to the point. If I did overlook anyone, I apologize. You can throw it in the chat. Didn't do it on purpose. It's just trying to respect y'all guys' time and get y'all in and get y'all out, so you guys have some type of a blueprint of what y'all guys is doing. Listen, I wish you guys the best of luck. Hope you guys have a profitable weekend. Like I said, you need anything, throw it in the chat. You need lineups, check out the Patreon link in the description. Make sure that you're subscribed if you're not subscribed, because I'll be pumping out videos for NFL and MLB. And I appreciate each and every one of you guys. Listen, I'll talk to you guys later. Ciao.